Why did European powers never conquer China like they did India? Throughout history, European powers have expanded their empires across the globe, conquering vast territories in Asia, Africa, and the Americas. However, one nation that remained largely unconquered is China. Today, we delve into the intriguing question, why did European colonial powers never conquer China like they did with India? Historical context. To understand this question, we first need to explore the historical context. By the 16th century, European powers like Britain, France, and Portugal were expanding their empires through conquest and trade. India, with its rich resources and strategic location, became a prime target for colonization. In contrast, China was seen as a formidable empire with a long history of centralized governance and cultural richness. Unlike the fragmented states of India, China presented a unified front under the Ming and later Qing dynasties. This unity made direct conquest more challenging. Military strength and infrastructure. One significant factor that deterred European conquest was China's military strength and advanced infrastructure. The Chinese military was large and well organized, with a history of defending against invasions. During the Ming dynasty, China had successfully repelled invasions from the Mongols and other nomadic tribes. The formidable Great Wall of China served not just as a physical barrier, but as a symbol of Chinese resilience against external threats. Economic power and self-sufficiency. Another reason why European powers struggled to conquer China is the country's economic self-sufficiency. China was one of the world's largest economies, producing silk, porcelain, and tea goods that were highly sought after in Europe. Unlike India, where British colonial powers capitalized on existing resources to establish control over local economies, China's vast resources and established trade networks made it less dependent on European markets. The Chinese economy was robust, and many European nations faced trade deficits due to their demand for Chinese goods. Cultural and political differences. Cultural and political differences also played a crucial role. China had a long history of sophisticated governance, philosophy, and social structure. The Confucian ideology emphasized harmony, respect for authority, and social order, which contributed to the stability of Chinese society. In contrast, India was more fragmented with various kingdoms, each with its own rulers and cultures. This fragmentation made it easier for European powers to manipulate local rivalries, often playing one kingdom against another. In China, however, the centralized authority under the emperor presented a more unified opposition to foreign invasion. The Opium Wars and Unequal treaties. While China was never fully colonized, it did face significant foreign influence, particularly during the 19th century. The Opium Wars between China and Britain marked a pivotal point in Chinese history. Britain, seeking to address its trade deficit, began exporting opium to China, leading to widespread addiction and social unrest. The First Opium War happened between 1839 to 1842, ended with the Treaty of Nanking, which imposed unfair terms on China, including ceding Hong Kong to Britain and opening several ports to foreign trade. This period of unequal treaties was characterized by foreign intervention and influence rather than outright conquest. The Qing dynasty's decline and foreign exploitation. The decline of the Qing dynasty in the late 19th century made China more vulnerable to foreign powers. Internal strifes such as Taiping and Boxer rebellions weakened the government, leading to increased foreign exploitation. During this time, various foreign powers established spheres of influence within China, exploiting its resources without full military occupation. The lack of cohesive military response allowed these powers to extract concessions without needing to conquer the entirety of the nation. Conclusion: the legacy of non-conquest. In conclusion, several intertwined factors contributed to why European powers never fully conquered China as they did with India. China's military strength, economic self-sufficiency, cultural unity, and political stability made it a formidable opponent. Even during times of weakness, foreign powers were more interested in exploiting China's resources rather than establishing direct control. While China faced significant foreign influence and internal challenges, it emerged as a powerful nation in the 20th century, reclaiming its place on the global stage. Understanding this history not only sheds light on China's past, but also offers insights into its present and future. Thank you for joining me today as we explore this fascinating topic. What are your thoughts on the historical dynamics between Europe and China? Do you believe there are lessons we can learn from this history? Leave your comments below and don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more insightful content on history and global affairs.